Cryptocurrencies have conquered the globe. The emergence of digital currencies in recent years has been astounding. You've probably heard the buzz around the EOS blockchain and now want to find out more. EOS, or EOSIO, shook the blockchain world when the first initial coin offering ICO was launched in July 2017. Within 2 years of its introduction, EOS has established itself as one of the top 5 cryptocurrencies. It increased competition for both market leaders Ethereum and new entrants like Tron and NEO. This video will go through a broad overview of EOS, discuss its key features, and analyze the factors that make it a suitable blockchain platform for developing scalable enterprise-level dApps. EOS, or EOS.io, is a blockchain platform for creating large-scale decentralized apps. This method is supported by underlying solid infrastructure. The fundamental goal of EOS is to create a user-friendly and business-friendly platform for developing dApps while overcoming the limitations of other blockchain platforms, such as Ethereum. Scalability is one of the major barriers to the adoption of blockchain technology. For example, the current transaction rate with Ethereum is relatively low. Furthermore, customers must pay the gas fees to utilize any of the dApps established on the platform. This is useless because consumers will be unwilling to use a system requiring them to pay a transaction charge. EOS uses vertical and horizontal scaling to make its applications free for customers, done by block producers. It also provides a safe and scalable framework for running hundreds of transactions per second. It is a fully functional and secure blockchain platform for providing online services like smart contracts on EOS, storage in the cloud, dApps, and user authentication. EOS's creators and advocates have expressly highlighted the platform's most key selling points. Transaction fees are eliminated. The ability to process millions of transactions per second. Before delving into the EOS platform in depth, let's first explore the reasons for its success. So what are the possibilities for EOS? The solution consists of the EOS blockchain platform's technical features, so let's discuss them. Scalability. Scalability, or the number of transactions executed per second, is a significant concern for most blockchain platforms because the blockchain transactions require each node in the network to come to a consensus for anything to pass through. This has a negative effect on the experience of the user. For instance, Visa can manage 1,667 transactions per second, but PayPal is only capable of managing 193 transactions per second. On the other hand, Ethereum can handle 20 transactions per second, which is a significant improvement above Bitcoin's meager 3 to 4 transactions per second. EOS asserts that its distributed proof-of-stake (DPoS) method has the capacity to accommodate millions of transactions per second. Delegated Proof-of-Stake (DPoS). EOSIO employs a mechanism known as Delegated Proof-of-Stake (DPoS) to protect its blockchain. To determine who may construct the next block on its blockchain, DPoS uses a real-time voting and reputation mechanism. This implies that anybody who possesses EOS may contribute to the network's operation. However, the more tokens you hold, the more likely you will be selected by the software. Each EOS taken may be staked to represent one vote that can be used to promote platform development. Flexibility. In 2016, an Ethereum code vulnerability was exposed. It resulted in the theft of about 1/3 of the funds held by the Decentralized Autonomous Organization, DAO, a venture capital fund initiated by Ethereum. The entire system came to a halt. Ethereum had to be hard forked, resulting in 2 unique blockchains, each with its cryptocurrency. Ethereum Classic, which used the previous validation standards, and Ethereum, which used a new set of validation rules. Because of the DPoS technology, EOS promises to guarantee protection against such vulnerabilities. In the event of a dApp defect or attack, the elected block producers have the ability to freeze the dApp until the system is restored. EOS includes a complete permission system that allows you to design unique authorization schemes for various business settings. You may, for example, construct a custom permission to safeguard a specific feature of an EOS smart contract. You may also distribute the authorities needed to trigger an EOS smart contract function across numerous accounts with varying authority weights. This functionality allows developers to create robust dApps without reinventing the wheel. All dApps running on the EOS blockchain platform are upgraded. It implies that users can be granted permission to deploy code fixes, add/change functionality, and modify application logic. Developers can also renew their applications without being permanently linked to a bug. It is also feasible to use EOS's smart contracts that are irreversible. However, such decisions are made at developers' discretion, rather than due to protocol restrictions. Governance. In EOS, governance is maintained via establishing jurisdiction and choice of law and mutually agreed upon regulations. This is accomplished through the use of a legally binding constitution. In EOS, each transaction needs the hash of the constitution to be appended to the signature, essentially binding the users to the constitution. Decentralized operating system. Ethereum operates as a decentralized supercomputer. In contrast, EOS is a decentralized operating system that enables EOS to provide a wide range of business and user-friendly functions. Now we will discuss the limiting factors of EOS. Now, let's go through the disadvantages of EOS. Competition. Aside from Ethereum, the EOS.io/EOS ecosystem faces competition from Ontology, ONT, Cardano, ADA, and Lisk LSK. Every day, more are born. While there is plenty of room in the market for more than one open-source blockchain computing platform, there is no certainty that EOS will prevail. Centralization. The delegated proof-of-stake approach is based on the voting power of stakeholders, and voting power is defined by the number of tokens held by each stakeholder. Low voting turnout and disproportionate distribution of tokens across stakeholders might lead to even more centralization. In other words, having so few stakeholders make choices may undermine EOS's credibility as a decentralized platform and cryptocurrency. EOS, much like most other blockchains, has its native coin, and it goes by the name EOS. You will learn more about the various functions it serves later on in this video, so stay tuned for that. Transaction fees are something that must be paid to use the Ethereum network. This is referred to as gas, and as the number of people that use the network continues to grow, the cost of using it will continue to rise. Because of this, it is impossible to utilize it on a worldwide scale, because it is not cost-effective to transport even tiny quantities. This is due to the way that Ethereum was constructed. People rent Ethereum's virtual machine when they need to utilize their network, and the transaction fee that comes along with that rental is paid. On the other hand, the EOS concept is unique in that, rather than renting computer power, holders of EOS coins are given ownership of the network. For instance, if you controlled 1% of the EOS coins in circulation, you would effectively own 1% of the network, which would imply that you would possess 1% of the necessary computing power to conduct the transaction. This is what allows for the absence of transaction fees. In the same manner that you can transmit, retain, or receive funds across wallets using other cryptocurrencies, you can do the same with the EOS token. Because of this, it is a wonderful method of payment as it enables instant, cost-free money transfers virtually to any person or business around the globe. EOS aims to create a decentralized blockchain that can execute transactions quickly and for free while supporting smart contracts. EOS strives to be an operating system by delivering out-of-the-box services such as cloud storage, user authentication, and server hosting. This is meant to make DApp development extremely simple and simplified. To use the EOS blockchain and resources, you must own EOS tokens. You do not need to pay to use EOS, they only need to hold some coins. EOS is similar to Ethereum in certain ways. They are both capable of hosting DApps created using smart contracts. EOS offers an additional layer on top of the Ethereum to address scalability concerns. However, EOS's market value is closely linked to Ethereum's. What are the important success factors for EOS? A decentralized application's success among the general public is dependent on several different elements. There is a comprehensive list that includes the most important success characteristics for each decentralized application, the app. Let's go through each one by one. Support for large user bases. The centralized application, DApp platform, has to be scalable if millions of users are going to use it. If millions of users are going to be able to utilize it concurrently and without any interruptions in performance. Free usage. End users should not have to pay to use the decentralized application DApp on any blockchain platform, and there should be an easy way to update it. If there was a fee associated with each transaction, consumers would be less likely to use the decentralized application again. Low level of delay. To create a positive experience for users, the decentralized application DApp should have the lowest possible latency when it is being used. Parallel and sequential performance. Any decentralized application DApp built on blockchain should support parallel processing to help share the work and save users time. The decentralized application should also enable numerous sequential performances to prevent mistakes like double spending. At last, let's summarize EOS. At the moment, the blockchain platform with the most users all around the globe is EOS, also known as EOS.io. Every decentralized application created on the blockchain provides services that have real-world use and advantages. EOS is the industry leader in developing applications and software for gaming and gambling, and a wide variety of other applications for purposes including ride-hailing, music sharing, fitness monitoring, digital payment, and more. EOS decentralized applications have swiftly established themselves as the more secure, quicker, and cost-effective alternatives to conventional blockchain apps. According to the most recent developments, EOS has established itself as a real champion in blockchain technology and has the potential to deliver enormous advantages to a diverse variety of business demands in the years to come.